Like a good anime that you just can't quit, or perhaps more like a fancy new meal, Battle Chef Brigade is a mishmash of ingredients that don't look like they should work as a whole, but end up creating something totally magical. Cooking games might not be anything new, but add in a dash of platformer combat, match 3, and Studio Ghibli, and you've got a dish fit for a king, with very few caveats. Let's dig in.
Grace this kitchen with the best cooking you have to offer. Vive la Brigade!
Set in the magical fantasy kingdom of Victusia, Battle Chef Brigade puts you in the shoes of the young Mina Han, a bright-eyed line cook with dreams of earning her way into the titular organization. To do so, she'll need to enter the Brigade's annual cook-off and face numerous competitors in a battle of reflexes and wits, all in order to impress a lineup of judges. It's very Iron Chef, right down to flamboyant announcements from the host, as he dictates what the day's special ingredient will be, all the way to the judges' final heart-racking verdicts. To win, players must first venture outside the kitchen coliseum and into the wilds to hunt down some fresh ingredients. This translates into fast-paced, floaty, side-scrolling combat with monsters of all shapes and sizes. It's akin to games like Dust: An Elysian Tale or Ori and the Blind Forest, albeit with far fewer moves and grace. You'll need to prioritize which monsters and vegetables you collect, as each produces a different set of taste gems. Once you've filled your satchel, you return to the kitchen and begin mixing and matching taste gems in a match 3 puzzle format. Match enough identical flavors and you'll produce greater combo scores, but you'll need to watch both the clock and your judge's taste to make sure you're crafting the best dish possible. At first glance, it's pretty easy to knock out a clear winner, but the addition of elements like bones, poison, and weakened gems can dramatically affect how you go about business. Bones take up valuable space, and poison will anger the judges who've just scarfed down your toxic meal. When the game introduces multiple judges, each with different tastes, it only gets tougher. I found myself sweating over a hot stove right up until the final 10 seconds multiple times, wondering if I'd actually remembered to include a theme ingredient in every dish, or if I'd balanced flavors well enough. While the individual components of Battle Chef Brigade's gameplay may not stand out in any magnificent way, the combat is a bit basic, the match 3 puzzling easily enough to spam, added together it's a package that I keep wanting to return to over and over again.
Mina!
Alright!
Look at her go! It's like a trash compactor.
Huh?
We're just admiring your appetite. You're like me. I could eat a whole food truck and still be a stick.
What's a food truck?
Part of that desire to return is thanks to Battle Chef Brigade's endlessly charming world, filled with endearing characters and warm watercolor imagery. The hub world of Brigade Town feels small, and you'll revisit it over and over again, but it's full of competitors and lovable townsfolk that you'll immediately want to befriend. There's Thrash, the rugged orc, the elegant and poised Kieran, the sly necromancer Ziggy, and a dozen others who immediately feel like a well-realized family to Mina, even if the initial forming of that friendship is a bit convenient. While the script verges on being a little too anime sometimes, the cast of voice actors undeniably sell the optimism and camaraderie of this world, and elevate it beyond expectation. In a world full of uber-serious machismo simulators, it's just nice to embody a positive protagonist in a positive world. Trust me, you'll be demanding a full anime adaptation in no time.
Yesterday myself. I'm registered for the tournament and everything. Wait a second. Oh no. Oh no! I slept through orientation!
Maybe I was too suffocating for her.
Pardon?
I mean, is 20 messenger doves one too many? Maybe it was the Manticore trophy I sent.
There's a fair bit to do outside of the main narrative too, with a variety of puzzles and hunting challenges presented by Brigade Town's 3 leading personalities. At Belchior's workshop, you'll try to solve elaborate match 3 puzzles that push the limits of your ability to think 4 steps ahead. At Madame Thorne's hunting lodge, you'll strike out to kill a collection of beasts in one of the game's several combat areas. And at Pontita's Diner, you'll rush to fill orders by rapidly adjusting dishes until their taste gems match a customer's preference. While Belchior's puzzles and Pontita's rush orders are exhilarating exercises for the brain, Madame Thorne's hunts often feel like utterly pointless collectathons and rarely switch up the formula. At its worst, Battle Chef Brigade can often feel like a Kickstarter game. It's clear where some corners were cut in regards to simple animation, occasionally sterile environment design, and gameplay. At its best though, all these elements come together despite those limitations for something so fascinating and endearing it becomes a feat of design itself. Whether it's the memorable characters providing a sense of friendly warmth, or the chance to find inspiration in a new dragon stew, the world of cooking games may have just found itself a new champion.